There's a theme throughout the stands. They are bathed in orange as the orange gets set to meet the big orange in the Aflac Kickoff Classic. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Vols will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's James. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Syracuse's offense takes the field for the first time today. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Cuse! And they have the first points of the game. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Tennessee, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Volunteers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Defense looks like they're coming. Quick release by the QB. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Here's a hit. A strike downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. He'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Bishop. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Corners are going to bail. Dropping back. It's Aguilar. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free.
That was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
By the fourth quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Snags it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
He wants to throw it. Let's it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
They just keep firing. Touchdown, Orange. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly...
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Matthews. Right down the boulevard. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Got a man. It's Tallied. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Volunteers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Syracuse!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for space. It's Bishop. Now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. About set to get this second half underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Works the middle of the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cuse! And the pummeling has started.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage.
Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. It's complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Vols come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bishop. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception. When you've had the success these guys have had thrown it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Aguilar. Gets it out fast. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Orange. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead.
42, Tennessee, 3.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
Tennessee, 3.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
We need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy...
Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. And he's dragged down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
To the ground with the back. At the 40, there he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The balls are rolling down the field. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. 6th play of the drive coming up. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. He'll pull it on the read. That play just got wrecked.
They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games, so you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the 4th quarter.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Had to get one in, y'all. Had to get one in.
They were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David. This quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, since Dev declared for the draft, we're getting in here and playing Dev's senior year in a remix. So shout out to Devin Grant. He told me before the season started that when he plays the game, he likes to sub himself as linebacker. So we're going to play him at linebacker. Hopefully with the rest of the teams we play, they don't throw the ball as much so he can get more action. Man, if it wasn't for that late interception, we would have been +3 in turnovers. Shout out to the defense, man. They were dotting me up at the beginning. I had to figure out what I wanted to do on the defense. So you see Angeli, 38 of 44, 432 yards, 5 touchdowns, had the 1 interception. Former Notre Dame QB. All right, Yassine Willis, 6 carries, 57 yards. Nixon, 6 carries, 48 yards. And Angeli, he had inches. Pause. I'm so juvenile. So he had, a few rushes, getting those off. Might need him at the end of the season. Pause again. Might need him. I'm so damn juvenile, man. Hey, he might need him at the end of the season. He might get sacked a few times. Valari, showed out with Valari. 19 catches, 216 yards, 1 touchdown. Cook with 11 catches, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ross Simmons, 5 catches, 32 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gill Jr., 3 catches, 35 yards. No sacks given up. Mack with 4 pancakes. Weatherspoon with 2. Petrie, Ferguson, and Clement each with a pancake. Then on the defensive side, led by Peel, who had 6 tackles, 3 tackles for losses. That's Peel right there. 6 tackles. I was going to say, didn't he have some interceptions? He had 6 tackles, 2 interceptions. We were led by Dev on defense with 6 total tackles, 3 tackles for losses. Deuce with 5 tackles, a tackle for loss. Shout out to Deuce too. Good luck for next year going into the NFL, man. You see Buxton, 4 tackles there. All right, who else? Perry had an interception there. Perry with 3 tackles and an interception. Which one? I think Peel had the touchdown because he jumped that pass. Yeah, Peel had that touchdown. Shout out to Peel, man. We only playing in 1 season, so we're not gonna really see how you develop Peel. Shout out to Peel. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in. Stay smart, stay safe. More action to come. We're playing Dev senior year, leading up into the NFL draft. By the time I get through dropping all the videos, the draft might actually be here. See how many videos I get to drop in a week. Remix.